I'm going for like to hello everyone. Welcome to Infinite Solstice and to tune in what this energy of the week going to bring us with lots of our planets going helping us. So the lava conjunctions, the Mars and the Venus together, the full moon in Leo, and it's such a beautiful week with the Luna nodes, it just twisting the degrees. And hello, my beautiful soul sisters. I just going to Tracy, Noor, Diana. All right.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Right. Just setting up. Waiting for Diana.
Hi on YouTube.
Diana, I can't see you, darling.
Hi.
The Instagram.
I think she's trying to get on.
Oh, it says it says you joined, but you are not there. Or is it me?
There you go.
I can't see Diana.
Mm.
Let me see. I'm trying to get in, but I don't know what's going on. Let's see.
Oh, you're unable to join. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
All righty. Okay, hold on.
There we go.
Yay!
Finally. Come on.
Yay! All together.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Perfect when it's Valentine's today to be all together.
Yeah.
Yes. Galentine's.
Yeah, Galentine. Oh, I love the
I've been seeing that
Galentine.
today,
Galentine.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The
Yes,
spark.
yes.
And actually, this is the thing, with astrology. I just actually love it, especially this year. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow. Then it's going to be a full moon in Leo, which is very roary and very light and powerful. And we have as well conjunction Mars and Venus, a tango of the two passionate planets, the Mars and the Venus, the beauty, the goddess. That's beautiful. I actually look you're going to see this week, who you're going to meet this week. It's a lot of, and lunar nodes are shifting, so it's a lot of karmic events are happening this week. So whoever you see, whatever you encounter this week, know that it's a karmic. I'm not saying it's bad, but if some challenging situation, just see this from the higher perspective. Don't see this as the end of the world, or just be ready. This is what we encounter with astrology and energy. So we giving you heads up to be ready. Receive rewards. Whatever it's no longer serves you, it's going to be cut it, shifted, and whatever you put it seed this week, to put it yourself out there, it's going to last for next 2 years. So it's a very powerful, very distant full moon, and the conjunction also. A lot of intensity, power, drive, sex, juiciness, and so it's wow. It's a stellar week, like amazing. So put it yourself out there. This is what you want to do. Maybe you feel like your identity is changing. How about that? Embrace it. Maybe you just suddenly realize, my gosh, this is idea. This is not who I am. This is who I want to be. Go for it. Follow your intuition and heart. Leo, it's your heart. It just thrives in there. Roar to the world. Claim your space. just be who you are and know whatever you do, collaborate, put it yourself out there, as I said, and just shine bright. That's the Leo, right? The mate, the power, the sun, and play, just enjoy whoever you have a company or whoever you're going to meet. Maybe just this is something, the romance in the air for the next 2 years, it's going to develop into some very, very powerful relationship. Or maybe somebody is going to live your life for good. So we're going to do a general reading. We're going to pull the cards, and we're going to do for one lucky winner, just reading for one person. So put your name right there in the chat. We're going to put it into a crystal spiritual magic bowl, and we're going to put your name up there. So put in the comment your name if you would love to have a reading from us. And let's see which energy we're going to have now. And I just pre-pulled, and it made me laugh with the energy of the week, actually. As 2 jumpers I got. The Page of Earth is in Instagram. Page of Earth. The Earthiness, which is beautiful, delicious cards, literally. And Magician. Magician. It just actually, for some reason, I see it as the full moon in Leo. Magician, the sun. Sun is rules Leos. Look at that. And we have in his third eye a sun. Or it can be a moon. You can see. And it's number 1. And how interesting. He says a number 1. It's so powerful. It's a new beginning. You are the leader. You are in charge of your life. Just to tune in there into, be the magician of your destiny right now. It's almost like it's a new year. That's how I feel. It's a new year, fresh start for this, in this week. Initiate, know you're a magician, know you work in spirit, and spirit is always right there. Which vibrations you're tuning in, the vibrations it's going to play with you. Are you from the perspective of power, light, and abundance, or from perspective of the victimhood, not enough? So please see that. Page of Earth. Ground these ideas. It's a beautiful. It's just ground the ideas. Ground all your plans. Start making plans with who you want to be and where you're shooting, where you're going, which adventure you're going to take for your next 2 weeks. Where do you want to go? This is like aha moments. Get all of these answers within your heart. The Leo, the heart, remember? And envision this. It's just really powerful. This, it's in his forehead, the magician. You are a magician of your life. Envision where you're heading. Envision what will be there for you. Yeah, that's just inspiring and powerful. So let's go ahead next.
Who wants
What
to
we
go
have?
next?
Maybe
Does Noor or Dinah want to go next?
Okay,
I'm not
You're
ready.
next. You're not ready. Okay, I'll go. And first of all, don't forget, if you want to have a free reading, write it on the chat, because we're going to be choosing one lucky person from a very special pot. Now, just by listening to Lidia, she just said everything. I got transformation. Transformation, and listen what it says. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations. Breaking free of procrastination, and releasing all belief systems. Wow. So I see this, this castle, look in the land, there are clouds, there is some light, like I can see just little colors from the rainbow. And I see people working up on the roof of that beautiful castle, of that big castle, of that old castle. So it brings me back to history in your life, in your family. Something that maybe you should be working on this week, that maybe it is not, how can I say this? It is not you as an individual, but you as your family and ancestors. So something that has been coming from, generation from generation, and it needs to change, it needs to stop. It needs to be, be cut and put it in the right track, because you might be thinking that it is you that are holding all these emotions, and it's because you are the one you're the leader, you're the one that needs to cut free your family, your ancestors from all of that. And it's a lot of weight. It's like this castle, so powerful. It has so much history, but sometimes castles hide so many secrets, so many mysteries. And you don't need that in your life, because you're holding the weight of something that doesn't belong to you. And you need to show, or you need to break free from that. And sometimes we don't do things because, oh, what would my friends say? What would my family say? And maybe it is you who needs to begin that building, that construction, that adding. And it's not an easy project. And that's why you need to break free from procrastinating, which is, you need to start doing. And it might not flow at the beginning, but it might eventually. Releasing all beliefs, all the things that we think and we see that they don't work anymore. These are new times. And if we want better future, we need to do things now. So prepare for this. So there is a beautiful angel there wearing green. Work on your heart. Time is running, and you need to start working now. That's what I think it's for, the message for this week. Work from today on, just a little bit. Just do what you think, the steps you need to do to just reach to that big goal. And from there on, keep on going, and do not feel that you cannot do it. You're just getting the weight from so many people that live in this place, in the history. So there you go, transformation.
I love it.
Yeah. Always love that card coming up.
Yeah.
I think some people get a bit scared of seeing it. Because I'm guessing that's the tower in traditional tarot. And a lot of people, I was talking to someone the other day and they said, oh, if the death card comes up, or I said, but actually I see it as a good thing, because it's like an end of something, so that you can then build and start on the way that you're meant to be. But it's interesting, because when Noor and I, neither of us were ready, because I knew I had to pull another card, and it sort of has slotted into place why I needed to pull another card, because as you started, so I'm actually going to show the second card first. And these are from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. And the second card that came up is Challenging Times. In traditional tarot, this is the Five of Wands. And on that card, there's like 5 people sort of all battling with their wands. So I'm going to show the second card before I sort of do the message. But the first card that had come out was was the Three of Cups, Shared Love.
Tracy, I lost you
So
on the
putting the two
Instagram.
together, you know, it would be lovely if life was where. Oh, am I still on? Sorry, it's logged me out of. Sorry, it logged me. Yeah, it logged me out. My phone just shut down on Instagram. Sorry about that. Yeah, so the second card is Share the Love, and the other card is Challenging Times. So really, even when we go through the challenging times, it's important to try and come from that place of love still, not let the ego take over, which is what that card's about. So what it says, the key words for challenging times are ego, conflict, challenges, and competition. So yeah, it's asking you to sort of step back. I don't know why it's, sorry about it. I don't know why it keeps trying to close me down. Oh, someone said they can't hear me.
No. I think so. We can now.
Can you hear me now, Sarah, on Instagram?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Sarah in the chat, but I can't hear Tracy. Yeah, so even in challenging times, it's important to come from that place of love, you know, very heart-centered, take the ego out of it, sit quietly with it, think, okay, why has that emotion come up? You know, rather than reacting, is to sit with it and come from a more thoughtful place. I love the fact that on both cards, I don't know if you can see that, there's circles. So there's that circle going around the card, like around the hand, and also there's the circle of the shield, and there's also a circle around his head. I always think of that as like completion and the cycle of life. And yeah, so basically, even when you may come across some challenges this week, step back, come from that place of love, rather than ego, and hopefully then you should be from a calmer place, yeah, rather than from an angry place. Okay.
Beautiful. And again, it's just remind me coming from the heart, the Leo full moon, right? The Leo, the heart, it just comes from the heart. A lot of green. Have you noticed a lot of green, the earthy? So the healing, it comes away from after the Mercury conjunct with Pluto, which is maybe past week, you could feel the intensity. So I'm excited to see the cherry on the top, Noor.
Yeah, it took me a while I had to pull a second card. I got the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like with everybody's cards, I feel like this is the outcome. It's, I'll get into it right now. But the second card was the Six of Cups. And this is all about what Diana was talking about. All the childhood stuff that has been passed down to us. It's like, you know, it's finally breaking that cycle and putting the past behind you. It's finally time to break away from that. Like it's a progression, a transformation. I feel like I would want to say, like, if you had like a not ideal childhood, a good way would be to go back and to kind of pick out the things that were positive and good and take those with you, kind of like put them in your bag to carry forward, and all the lessons and all the other things, just leave them behind. Yes, there's a sense of loyalty coming through. I don't know what it's about, but with the dog, I feel like yeah, it's maybe staying loyal to your beliefs and to who you are and who you want to become, and really how can you step into, what can I do today to step into the person that I want to become? You know, it's if you have an idea of what you want to become, like what would that person wear? What would that person say? Like how can I get there? So I feel like this is the journey, and then you're finally like coming into the Queen of Pentacles. So here, it's somebody that's rooted, somebody that's grounded, somebody that's, you know, at the top of her game. She doesn't have to worry about people or situations. She's like the mothering energy. She's the healer. She's let's see. Oh yeah, this is like mostly about material wealth and really sitting comfortably in that. So I feel like there's a lot of healing with the root chakra, with that red pillow behind her and the sacral center. I feel like there's a complete healing of that and being really feeling grounded and healing, like I said. And I want to say intuition, even though it's like red right there. She has kind of something there on her, like on her turban. So yeah, listening to your intuition in regards to money, business, career, and it says give yourself permission to rise into the upper ranks. So I would do exactly that. Just sit and be confident in who you are and how far you've come, and keep moving forward. Yeah, so those are my messages this week.
More green.
Yeah, lots of green. And then I just noticed in this picture, I hadn't connected the sacral and the root, but it's all in here too.
Yeah, and the colours on that second card, Noor, they remind me of sort of the ones at the top of this card, that sort of reddy, pinky colour. Sarah, can you hear me now on Instagram? I've taken my earphones out. No idea.
Yes. I could have hear you actually all the time in the Instagram.
And Vanishka's asked if we can put her name in the pot. So if anyone else is watching and would like the name in the pot to be with a chance of winning tonight's reading from the four of us.
Just and it's so interesting with, you know, with all of the energy, and you know, just how all of that, even the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician, you know, there is that Venus and Mars, you know, just the conjunction in between, and then Tracy's you've got it, the Knight standing, and there is lots of, you know, because of now it's kind of opposite. The Mars, it's after the Venus, kind of like chasing, like looking up to her, not the opposite way, you know. And it's quite unusual, those conjunctions being within literally 8 months. And also, just to remind, where have you been, what you was doing on the 19th of November, the eclipse. So now it's about settling and rebrushing the ground. So just tune in, just remind yourself, where have you been, what was you doing then? You know, maybe some rewards you can now taste it, you know, just to see this. And yeah, it's definitely it's material world. It's calling us, as you know, as the Venus in play right there this week. And notes, lunar notes. It's just a right degree, it's shifting. So go for it from the place of the love and the heart.
One thing that I need to say before we go to the next step, just take a look in the book, and it mentioned Archangel Chamuel, who's, it means something to me because I've been getting a lot of messages with Archangel Chamuel, and I think it's a little touch for everyone during tomorrow and this week. So there is that little nugget of love for everyone. Like, even though we have things coming, there is this feeling of we are loved and there is love around us. So maybe for someone that is listening to this and looks at the card and gets not so nice feelings, there is Archangel Chamuel there. So you are loved, you are protected, you're surrounded by love, and that's the most important thing. So it means a lot for me, Chamuel, Archangel Chamuel.
Okay. And it's just the affirmation for the week, you just have maybe, I am love. Whenever I go, whatever I do, I am love.
I am love, yes.
And what I love from the guidebook for this card is it says the key words are friendship, celebration, rejoice, and community. And I think, I had an incident yesterday when I was out food shopping and was talking to a lady who was like waiting for the next till next to me. And she was, oh yes, I've come to buy the deals for the Valentine meals for 2. So I said, well, I could buy one and have it over 2 nights. And she went, oh, do you live on your own? I went, yeah, but I'm fine, as if it was like she pitied me because it was like, poor you. But and that's why I sort of love that card where it says about the rejoice and community, because Valentine's Day is still going to be a good day for me. I'm not going to be sitting at home thinking, oh well, no one's bought me a card, or I haven't bought a card, because actually I'm going to celebrate me, and I'm going to celebrate my friendships and my connections with people, because love isn't just about being in a relationship with someone, in a romantic relationship. It's the love you share with your family, with your friends, with your soul family.
Yourself.
Yeah.
And this past week, I was working with the kids, and I was asking them, well, what are you going to do for Valentine's? And they were like, no, I have the cards for my dad, my mom, my brother, my pet. And there was one little girl that said, I made a card for myself. Oh. And I was like, that's what we are going to talk today. We are going to talk about ourselves, and that we give love to, all our relatives, but we also need love. And we need to learn how to love ourselves, and that it's okay. And I just got her as an example. She made a card from me to me, and this beautiful heart. And that, I was like, yes, this is what we need. Obviously to, give love, but also to, have something special for ourselves. So we should celebrate like that as well. Doing something for ourselves this week.
Yeah. I love that, because the all love comes from us. It's not love. We don't need to look. Just remember, we don't need to look for, validation, right? We need to love and accept ourselves. And when we do, this is where everyone see a light and love, and then this is how they get attracted to us, right? To that spark from within. So if the best present you can do this week for the Valentine, it's just to start to love yourself and have a Valentine every day for yourself. Like, how I'm gonna love myself today? Is it going to be and 1 hour only for me, where I'm gonna say, I love me, you know, and then, you know, oh, I'm just going to put the music on and I'm gonna shake it and I'm gonna dance and rejoice my body because of I love me. And so I'm just wondering if you can put it in the comment, how you going to celebrate you.
You're right. What is a good present that you can give yourself? What is something that you want for yourself?
Yeah.
My list is actually endless. Yes, right now. You know, just well, but this is the thing. Actually, I wanted to put it that on the note. You know, sometimes when you're looking after others, as you know, as a mother, you know, you going and like, oh, this is for you, you know, what I have to, oh, I'm gonna do for the kids to do. And what do I want? Like, oh, I don't need anything, you know, I don't want anything, because what, in the end of the day, you're just so tired and knackered and you don't need anything, right? And that's been kind of for me sometimes, you know, because if I ask me what I want, I say, I don't know what I want, you know. So this is the sign of disconnection, when you do not know what you want. So exactly know what you want, a magician, right? Envision and attract. Yeah, I love it. Oh, Sarah just put it in the comment, watching my self-talk, positive affirmations. Good.
I was
That's a
I actually made some posts that I'm gonna, it's about all this stuff that you guys are talking about. So stay tuned for our posts on how to fill up your love jar, ways you can do that. And
Love jar, I love it.
I like that. Yes, you know, I like
yeah,
that
it's like
too.
a little jar of hearts that I found, and you just fill it up every day with one loving thing for yourself, you know, something that you do just for yourself, not for your kids or for whoever you live with, or just, you know, focusing on yourself. And yeah, and I was shuffling these cards, and as soon as Tracy's, you know, I got the 3 of Cups, and then Tracy came with, you know, I always like to call it Galentine's. If you're single, and like you said, it doesn't matter. If you're in a romantic relationship, always look at, you know, all the, it's like streams of love, like all the people that you're connected to, like they're just streams of love in every direction. And sometimes we discount that if we're not in a romantic relationship. But I feel like it's a great like marker for true growth and progress when you get to that point, Tracy, like where I'm fine, like I don't need anybody. I'm happy on my own, and I make me happy. I don't need you to make me happy. And yeah, I love it. So yeah. So celebrate love.
Can you ask on Instagram if people can hear me? Because my feed, my messages aren't refreshing, so I can't see Sarah's. I'm just wondering if I need to leave and come back.
Yeah, because there's a lot of feedback. I can see you, but I don't know why Sarah can't hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you and see you.
I can, but right now there's feedback.
Yeah, because I took my headphones off in case that
maybe
helps.
you'll put it as back on. This is
Okay, how do I go out? Let me.
Sarah commented on, yes, I think doing a few things every day for yourself help you show up for everything else so much better.
Yeah.
So much better.
That's so true.
Yeah.
And it's so hard. I feel like as a mom, you know, we give and then it takes a minute for everything to click. It's like, what about me? You know, I feel like you have to get at a certain stage where it's just like, oh my gosh, I've totally neglected myself. I've not, you know, put my needs first. I've not, and it's so important to put your needs first, because when you do that, it's like you can give so much more to others and so much more to your children, and it's not coming from a place of exhaustion or resentment, or it's just, you know, coming from a place of love and joy. And yeah, it is super important, especially for moms. Yeah.
I just don't know. I just can't reach it. Tracy, Sarah says the other person watching can't hear you either.
Can they hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Can you?
I can.
Yeah. But do you hear because of the Zoom? I'm just wondering. Oh, how about that? Can you mute yourself for a second on YouTube and say, oh yes, you can.
She can hear you.
Oh, okay. So shall I do a quick recap on my cards, because they won't have heard anything? So basically my cards were basically the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. And so one is challenging times and one is share the love. So what I was saying was, if you have a challenge this week, sit quietly with it, go within, maybe break down why you're feeling the emotions you're feeling, and come from the place of love rather than from a place of ego, so that
again.
Did you say that
I lost you?
Did you say that
on the Instagram again?
Oh shoot! Yeah, I'm talking to her over here. Talking to her on YouTube, not looking here.
1 second.
She said she did get the 3 of Cups, so I don't know why I didn't hear that, but that was interesting that the 3 of Cups came out for me after everything. So that's twice.
Twice,
So
yes.
that's like celebrate with your soul sisters, with your besties, with your gals.
Let's see.
And the week.
Even if it's going to be a pillow and nice comedy or whatever, you know, on the couch, that's the best.
So comedy's so like uplifting.
Yes,
like it
Giggle.
just boosts your energy so fast, you know. I love watching comedies.
Yeah, same. Speaking of, I was just enjoying the kids cartoon, the Sync 2 today. Actually, I don't know. I do recommend. It's not commercial or anything, but I do. I giggle. Really, I did enjoy that as a child. I was there, like,
yeah,
you know, in the Petra. Oh my gosh, so love it.
Had we got any other names? I've got Fanishka with Sarah in the bowl for a reading, or
I can't see the YouTube comment.
Yeah. Yes, please, but I don't know what if it's for the bowl or not. From Sarah.
Yeah, just let us know, whoever wants to have a drawing and to have a reading. Right. So I can't see on the YouTube.
Yeah. We don't have any comments in there.
Yes, no comments. Oh, Sarah. Okay, Sarah.
Yeah.
So I have my heart bowl here. Oh. Sarah.
Oh, so meant to be.
Oh, Sarah was asking if you could recap your cards real quick, Tracy, because you were in and out.
Yes, I don't know what's going on with me tonight with my feed. So yes, we've got the 3 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. So even if you go through a challenging time this week, sit with it, come from that place of love, rather than in a place of ego. So you should then be able to navigate your way through it a lot better. That's a very, very quick recap without me waffling too much. Had Sarah got a question, or is it a general?
If you can specify, Sarah, would be good. Sarah, this is a general question? Would you need to know or some time frame, or do you have some specific question? If you can please put it out in the chat.
Oh my God. Again. I was just shuffling. The Queen of Pentacles came out again. They're repeating cards.
Are you gonna laugh? It's a game page of her.
No.
I'm telling you, they want to repeat. They want to get their message across. Like, make sure that you're taking it all in. Working on trying to grow my mediumship. Would love to step away from nursing, just not finding it as fulfilling lately. Anything about that? Okay.
Funny things, because when I tune into you, Sarah, I heard reconnect with your spirit. And so I see lots of guides. They're almost waiting for you right there. So it just, you abound, you're surrounded by them, and just find this connection back. Tune into your helpers, your divine team. And the page of earth, it's saying, I put it a plan, because it's not fulfilling lately for you. And it's already your sign that it's been overdone, you're not enjoying that. So your energy level is not the same right there. You're not going with a squeak. So as growing your mediumship, it's another thing. You are a medium, right? Just tune that, reawaken the spark, reawake, and just do the plan. Ground yourself, made a plans. It's very, very positive card, and there is actually commitments to prosperity. So you want to have your mediumship business, right? Like to grow. So first signs of tangible success, undeniable evidence that hard work will pay off, dreams grounded in reality, start of the new project. Everything starts with a plan. And I am beginning to see results generated properly. I am a doer, and I get to make my own decisions. I have the ability to attract what I need. Yeah, you are, right? You are the attractor. You are, and especially you are so tuned, with the spirits, with connection. There is always that whispering and showing you the road. So we just almost like sit down in that place of I am attractor, I am a doer, and I attract what I need to grow. And go for it. Go for that part.
I'm going to follow, because the Queen of Pentacles was definitely meant for Sarah. It's like exactly what Lidia was saying, all that abundance and security. And it's like really showing you that, yes, you can be secure in this career. Like you can leave the old behind. And I feel like it's because it's coming from alignment within your soul. Like this is soul aligned purpose. You cannot go wrong when you are aligned with, your divine purpose. So, especially when it helps so many, I mean, you're a nurse, you're always helping people, but I feel like this is just a different way to do it. And the more spiritually aligned, soul aligned. So I've pulled from the Priestess of Light Oracle too. And I don't know if you see the looks on these women's faces, but both of them have their kind of like their eyes closed, kind of like gazing down. Like they're not worried about what's, it's just very stress-free, very relaxed, very grounded and secure. And it's like they don't have any worries. They're not worried at all. So I feel like this is energy that that maybe it's not at the moment, but that's definitely, you know, manifesting for you. So I'm going to read from the book, and it's number 44. It says Harvest, Gathering of Blessings. And I love that she's got the moon. So it's like that connection to your mediumship and intuition, and this dark indigo color too, and this purity with her just skirt and a top. But yeah, and she's got an ear of corn symbolizing the gathering of the harvest. So it says, the priestess of the harvest gazes at an ear of corn with great reverence and appreciation for the sacred sustenance. The cause, the seeds, along with the effect, the nourishing food, coexist right in her hands, a tribute to the bounty and blessings of Mother Earth. The priestess knows that her own efforts and intentions are part of the ongoing abundance that nature provides. When you receive this card, you are being put on notice that your harvest is coming. There's a project or goal to which you have devoted much effort and attention, and you are about to reap the rewards. You have planted your intentions with care and taken the action needed to tend the seeds and cause them to thrive. So if you haven't already seen the fruits of your label growing in your life, be aware of the potential bountiful results about to come your way. And if there is some work yet to be done, consider the best course of action and make that a priority. Remember too, the simultaneity, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Simultaneous.
Yeah, the simultaneity of cause and effect, even as you are harvesting the blessings of past actions, you are planting the seeds of future outcomes. So as you ready yourself for the coming harvest, also know that your sacred appreciation for the gifts you've received will be seeding the energetic fields with even more joyous results. Affirmation: I work joyously on the goals that I am planting now, and I appreciate all the support and sustenance that the universe has to offer.
Beautiful.
So yeah, there's nothing more that needs to be said with that message.
She says, oh my gosh, such a goosebumps. And I actually had the goosebumps when you start, reading as well, because it's so powerful. It's so meant to be. Listen to the beginning, and astrologically it's been supported as well for you to plan for the next years. So the green light is there, the shiny.
Yes, like just trust and the abundance and of the universe, and put your dream. It's already out there. It's just like giving it that laser focus instead of having your energy fragmented into different areas. It's just like zeroing in on that. I hit something with Tracy's card. I don't know what it is. We'll find out. But that I just love that message for you.
Yeah. Shall I go next? I went back to the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, seeing as everyone else seemed to be getting cards that kept popping out that have already come out, but I've got a different card for you, Sarah. It's the Six of Swords in traditional tarot. So it's Healing Begins. And I was drawn to the green at the root and at the heart, and it's like that alignment from the heart down to the root. And what it says in the book is, and the bit I was drawn to at this bit was, this is a time of healing, a time to let go of past issues and move steadily forward. Better times are just around the corner. The letting go may include difficult relationships, the need to control, the fear of being alone, or anything else that's causing stress and unhappiness. So obviously with you, that's where your heart isn't really so much in the nursing now. By releasing them, you free yourself to embrace the supportive energy around you, allow it to carry you onward, and let the healing begin. So then I went to the Gateway deck, and the reason I was laughing, because Noor was saying about the fragments, and it's actually simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. So it's like you're sweeping up, or sort of clearing all the different fragments, sweeping away all the things you don't need anymore. And the other one is...
Sorry, darling. Sorry, Tracy. But are you actually freeze on the Instagram? Is it my Instagram? Girls, can you see Tracy?
She's
Yes,
fine.
yes.
Yeah, maybe it's
Yeah.
yours.
I can hear her. She's
Yeah.
good.
Sorry. Okay.
And
I just
this-
wanted to make sure because so Sarah
Well,
can
my
hear you.
Instagram has been a bit mad
Yeah.
tonight, isn't it? And the second card from Gateway is breaking barriers. I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. And I know Noor mentioned joyous in her reading as well. So, and I must be, I do love the Gateway deck for like a last cards when I'm doing a reading, because I always think they're really positive. And yeah, so again, it's just like clearing out the things that you don't need anymore so that you can push past the boundaries and the barriers to get to a place where you feel more happy and your heart feels more fulfilled. Yeah, so that's my cards for you, Sarah.
Lovely.
Well, you know, I was again, I taken back to these. Not that I drew it for you, no. I kind of read breaking free of procrastination. Those are the words. And so I got the first step, how to move the first step, which is always the difficult one. And it doesn't mean that you have to leave your job, but it's how can you organize or take the steps to do what you want to do. So you got new connections, new supportive connections. So it is maybe a good time to begin exploring who can you work with, who can how can you make a group, how can you begin a group. There you go. How can you begin a group and see they are happy. This card came at the same time, and it's energy, joyous, fun. And I think they are all so connected, because if you are not happy where you are, you cannot give all that you have. And you need to find ways to make or begin your group doing what you like, because that is going to get this, the wheel turning, the wheel going around. One thing will lead to another one. I feel I just see a step. I just see one leg trying to go forward, and that cannot be done. There is something there that is not letting you just, risk and kind of go forward. And trust maybe. And here there is an affirmation. Every moment in my life is special. Joyous appreciation is my constant choice. I let my spirit sing. So within you, you know what brings you joy from inside. And that in the way that you can begin to share what you do from that point of joy and love, your group is going to begin to open. But you need to trust that first step. And it doesn't need to be perfect. It's just do it. Just go for it and see what happens. So that's the message.
Can you see can you see comments? Because of Sarah just said, yes, I'm thinking about putting a class together to help teach people about mediumship on the top of my list. Yay, great. I have so many young people coming to me curious about their own abilities. Wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful. And that's what I see actually in your card, Diana, that there is the lady and she actually showing. So it's the collaboration, right? And she's showing, look, this is how you do, right? This is what you have. This is how to tune in and this is how to share. Yeah, and I'm wondering if who your rising sign, if you know that a bit of astrology, or what's your sign?
Oh, sorry. Okay, keep going. I thought you were finished, Lydia.
Yeah. I just
okay.
was saying about the astrology. If you know your rising sign, the moon, and obviously your sun sign.
The first word that came to me when I saw that first card,
Leo. Oh,
it's
of course.
networking. So also I see like a web of light, like you're just going like weaving this web and reaching all different people, and yeah, I see that. So that's interesting that the second card was also
and she's Leo. Of course, right?
Yeah.
And this is just so meant to be, no coincidence at all. And this is very powerful.
Yeah.
It's you, it's changing your identity, right? And Gemini. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's just so meant to be, the Gemini is just like they all about the Mercury and the spread and teach, they are amazing. It's a communication, collaboration, and the moon in Sagittarius. Huh? So put it, girls, those plans and go for it and shine your light, roar with this, just see how you can twiggle, with the job, even just always be saying like, do what you fear the most.
Yeah, and it's not going to be perfect, because at the beginning it's not. So don't expect things to be the best. Just work along the process, and know that as you walk, you learn and you can do better. Yeah.
But what I noticed as well with Diana's card, she also had that word joyous. So that was Noor and me and Diana. I can't remember if you had it in yours as well, Lidia. But yeah, so that was at least 3 of the 4 of us had that word joyous in it. So it's sort of going after what is going to make you happy.
Happy.
Yeah. I would I don't know why this keeps coming up, but I feel like I need to say something about there's a fear of maybe of a loss of security, and I feel like the message is you shouldn't don't let that affect. I don't think that's gonna hinder you in any sort of way. Like, it's with the cards that I pulled, the Queen of Pentacles, like I would not fear any loss of security or
don't overthink, Sarah. Don't overthink. Okay, this is like you overthinking. We all are, but just that's a bit of the tendency, because of your Mercury. It's a planet. It's very you Gemini. It's so intellectual planet. It's very intellectual, and then it's sometimes this is a bit of the tension. It's like, have you seen The Encanto? Oh my gosh, I just cartoons. Watch it, cartoons, okay, Sarah, watch cartoons, please. This is just such a joy. And this is again the card about, so there was I forgot what was her name. I have to ask my daughter, but there was like she was controlling the weather. If she was in the mood, there is a cloud and there is a rain.
Tia Peppa.
Peppa.
Of course. Okay.
Sure. So watch that, and just move it, the sunshine, the Leo above you, and the moon in the Sagittarius. Gosh, you guys are such a bubbly and joyful signs, right? This is all about chatting and teaching and bringing your light right there. So sparkle and shine, really, and good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. There was absolutely joy and fun. And and it's a wonderful, exciting week, which is giving us a shot start up for the next 2 years. Okay? Next 2 years. Amazing. Collaborate, shine bright, go for it, claim your power. You are the power, you're a magician. Envision, ground yourself, Yes, with the joy and from the heart, right? From the place of the heart.
Share the love.
Share love.
love.
Love
Share
yourself.
Foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love.
And share the love with yourself as well. It's not just
Yes,
sharing the
yeah.
love, it's sharing it. And when you come from that place, from your heart, it shines even brighter. So have a really joyous and loving week.
Yes, and stay tuned in the Instagram for the jar of love. Or this is for self-love, and yeah, stay tuned, and we'll see you in 1 week.
You're welcome, Patty.
Lots of love.
See, Patty had joined us on Instagram.
You're welcome, darling. All right, lots of love.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a great week.
Bye.
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 Happy
Bye.
Valentine's Day.